Hello, I'm Rachel, and today we're going to be talking about how to create irresistible offers that your prospects will find it hard to say no to. And so this one will have a little bit of less pictures because I've filled up the slides a bit more, but we'll have a look. All right, so pulling myself down there. Okay, so the first one is you want to have a clear marketing message. So something like I help target audience or market get their dream outcome or desire without the old method, pain or frustrations, and using the new method or offer, which you should aim to minimize their pain, their sacrifice, and time needed to achieve their goal. And of course, you want to increase the likelihood of success. Because, I mentioned in the past, but I'm just reiterating again that most people don't actually like pain, don't actually like to go outside their comfort zone, don't actually like to sacrifice a bunch of stuff just to get the things they want. But yet, they obviously want to get the things. So, you want to minimize all of those and you want to minimize the time needed to achieve their goals because obviously there's no point working 60 years just to get the $1 million. That's no different from working a 9 to 5 already. So, or that's no different from, just eating the way they are and just losing weight naturally or whatever the case they might think it is. So what they want is what they want, and usually they want it now or as soon as possible. And therefore, that's the reason why you need to make sure that this happens. And the other thing is you want to be as specific as possible. People call this niching down. And I've mentioned in the past video on how exactly you niche down. So check that out. I'm just going to link it up there if you haven't watched that one. And so I'm just going to give you two examples here, which is in the relationship and in the health niche, because most people think that selling money is easy. Like if you sold to people, how to earn more money, most likely it's already a converting offer because people do want to earn more money. But some people think that, okay, if I'm in the relationship niche or if I'm in the health niche, it might be a bit harder. So I'm just going to dive into these two because what I found is people find that these ones are a little bit difficult. That's why everyone's going to Biz, but honestly, that shouldn't be the case. You should always help in areas where you would be the most eligible to help. So if you're really, really, really good at relationship, then help in relationship. You don't have to do a biz thing. If you're really, really good at, health or like fitness, then just help in health and fitness. At least get started first. That's how a lot of people who are like 7, 8 figures or even 9 figures, they started somewhere in either one of these niches, which is probably not, the wealth niche, and it could even be mindset. And so the first example is I help men who are busy CEOs, age 25 to 45, find the love of their life without awful dates, awkwardness, and wasting time. The next one has a bit less specificity, but the idea is you want to be as specific as possible. So you state that, hey, they are busy CEOs. What is their age? 25 to 45, and they're men. And who do they want to find? They want to find the love of their life because, they're busy. And if they don't already have a partner, then they might be looking for one. And so, what are they scared about? So, most of the time, people hate it when dates go really awful. Like, there could be awkwardness, there could be, bring the person to the wrong place at the wrong time. There could be giving the wrong gifts, everything like that. And I'm not an expert here, so I'm just throwing out examples from the top of my head, but you'll probably be better consulting an expert on this relationship. And yeah, one more thing is wasting time because obviously they're busy. So, like, not everyone wants to prioritize relationship first, but it wouldn't hurt that they could have someone supporting them along the way. And the process could be something like, okay, so you want to set expectations. So who do these guys want in their goal? Do they want someone that looks like a supermodel? Do they want some average looking one? What do they value? Like, what do they value? Is it loyalty? Is it gonna be like kindness? Generosity? What's the girl's character gonna be like? Do they love their parents? Do they love business? Should they have similar hobbies? Things like that. And then obviously you need to find one, whether that's offline or online. Whether do you go to like business conferences to meet your girl? Do you go to Tinder to go on a date? Do you go to pubs or clubs, which are usually not the best places, but that's fine. And then afterwards, you want to have the first date. When should they have the first date? Is it after saying hi? Should we go out? Or is it after having a Zoom call for 3 months? And like, what should the first date be like? Should it be like dinner? Should it be like lunch? Should it be like going to the park for a picnic? And then why? Because you want to know, like, at every date there should be a purpose. Is it a purpose to get to know that person more and more and more? Find if there's a fit, and then if there's a fit, then it's a little bit like business, but not really. So the idea about it being like business is finding if it's a fit, and if it's a fit, then you both will move on. But the non-business part is there's usually man women kind of dynamic, which some people say that they should be equal, but for others, they say that they should be, the men should be a bit more masculine, that they should be um the ones that's gonna, foot the bill or whatever the case is. And then the woman's gonna be like the one that's taking care of the man and different kinds of needs and things like that. And so you need to know like what kind of partner you're looking for and why is there this first date? What are you gonna understand from this first date? And obviously how to go about doing the date. You guys have wine and things like that. And then second date, third date, so on. And then afterwards decide whether you both are suitable with each other. Usually they say that if you have lived together for a couple of months to years, like living together, traveling together usually are the best ways to know someone because you get to see all of their habits. Whether they're like, tidy, untidy person in general, whether they, let's say, they have bad habits like not brushing teeth or something. Yeah. And so we will come to this problem solution table, which I know is blocking a little bit, so I'm just going to shift that up now. And so the potential problem that people can think of at different stages could be, I don't think I deserve a nice girl because maybe because you have done something wrong in the past. Like some people think that after committing crime or like being to jail or like having a shitty past that they don't deserve like a nice girl. And that's absolutely not true. So the solution would be something like how to raise your self-worth and self-love so you can welcome an amazing woman into your life. And then next potential problem could be I'm not sure if I could approach a girl on the spot. So your solution could be something like how to confidently walk up to a girl and ask her out after confirming she's single, of course, because you don't want to just butt into people's relationships. And some CEOs might think that, okay, I don't have time for this. And the solution could be like, hey, how to find a dream girl within a month using no more than 4 hours each week on like, dates or whatever. And what if I don't like the girl I meet? Which is why at the start you want to set expectations. So how to set expectations so you'll always meet girls that meet your standard. And then the potential problem could be it's too much effort. Like you might think that, hey, okay, finding this, dream girl could be like, oh, such a pain. Like I want a partner, but do I really want it that badly enough that I'm willing to, go after it, kind of put effort into it? And so you could somewhat have like a solution to say that how to easily and effortlessly find and approach your potential dream woman. And obviously the solutions are all thought by the experts themselves. I not an expert, but I'm pretty sure that there are ways that people can come up with to, make sure that the process of finding yourself, your dream partner, wouldn't be difficult as long as you put in a little bit of consistent effort every single day or every single week. It shouldn't be a hard thing. The next one would be something like in the health niche. I know I haven't been really specific about this. I'm just helping a friend out at the moment, so I decided to pop this in. She isn't really that sure who she wants to serve. But let's just say busy CEOs again. And maybe this time we make it female. So I help busy female CEOs get into the best shape of their life without sacrificing time for their business. Because obviously, when you run a business, a lot of things are taking up your time. You've got marketing, you've got operations, you got, you know, technology and like management of sales team or whatever the case is. Like, all the businesses are really different. And so you want to get into the best shape of your life, but your business is taking up so much of your time and you're just feeling too tired. You don't want to exercise. You don't want to cook for yourself. You just want to eat out because, outside food could be really delicious. But yet, that's causing you to, gain a lot of weight because you've been like having too much stress, worrying about your business. You've just been going out day and time and again. You haven't been exercising. You've been going to drinking, whatever the case is, and therefore you're in bad shape. And you know that's affecting your health because you're, waking up really tired. You're having headaches. You're just finding problems with your health, and so you want to lose weight. And this process could be something like a goal setting. Maybe you want to lose like 10 pounds in the next 2 months, 3 months, and then afterwards going on to mindset shifts because obviously it's like when you ask a smoker to quit smoking, it's difficult because they still think they're a smoker. They're trying to quit smoking. But if they change their identity from a smoker to a non smoker, then naturally they would not think about smoking. And so mindset shifts and identity shifts is the case in here where maybe you think that, hey, I'm just too tired and there's just too much work. I don't want to cook. I don't want to exercise, making my knees hurt and things like that. And then afterwards, when you shift your mind, like your identity to think that, okay, no, the point of earning so much money is so that I get to have a chance to spend it, whether spending the money on my family members, having more time with my family members and my friends and my loved ones. And you shift your identity from a person who may not put a lot of emphasis on health to a CEO who makes sure that she is taking care of her health all the time, every time. And after you had this like identity mindset shift, then you'll move on to, creating nutritional requirements, whether how much proteins, carbs, fats you eat per day, calorie counting, whatever the case is. I'm not an expert on this. Just give me examples. And then afterwards you go to exercise requirements, whether that person likes to swim, likes to play basketball, likes to go jogging, whatever the case is, and then you form daily routines. Because obviously there's a lot of things, like not just these come into play, there's also stress levels, like meditation could probably help with that. There's also whether they get enough sleep or not. Because without enough sleep, then the body's high on cortisol and you eat more and you know, you just gain weight. Which is the case for me. When I was a couple of years back, in my job. So now I am on a weight loss journey. Slowly. All right, going on to the problem solution table. So some people think that to lose weight, they need to do like crazy amounts of exercise, like maybe 2 hours a day of crazy exercise, like jogging, running, burn all the calories. And then they just said, I don't think I could do this. Like my knees already hurt. How can I do all these exercises? And so the solution could be like a personalized workout plan, based on your current circumstance, we review every 3 months. Let's say that you're currently now at 200 pounds, and after 3 months, we give you like a personalized workout plan. You do the workout, maybe those low impact ones, those that don't require you to jump like crazy. You don't have to do 2 hours of exercise every single day. You just do maybe, 10, 15 minutes, which isn't really much to begin with. It's definitely doable. And then it's all personalized to you. So you don't find that the difficulty level is too high. You just find it just right. It's not too easy as well. And you feel the right amount of soreness. You lose some fat, sorry, you lose some fat, you gain some muscles, and then you lose weight. Okay, so maybe from 200 pounds you lost some weight to reach say 100 70 pounds. I'm not great with pounds. I'm usually using kgs, but I think you guys understand pounds more. So after going to 170 pounds, maybe you feel like, oh, okay, actually, I'm feeling a bit more fit now. I can do a little bit more now. And so you your coach reviews your exercise plan with you again and readjust everything so that you're getting obviously a bit more difficulty in your exercises because you're more fit and you continue to gain the muscles you need, lose the fat you need, get in shape. The next potential problem people could face is I'm not sure if I could lose weight with your help. I've tried so many other things because a lot of the times people try a lot of things before they come to you. Maybe they haven't, but just in case that they do and they think that it's not gonna work, and so you must help them with the mindset and identity shift because most of the time their minds are the ones holding them back. So they think that they're not able to do it, so they don't do it, or they just can't stick with it. It's just like like a smoker trying to quit smoking, or like an alcoholic trying to, you know, stop being such an alcoholic, like stop drinking alcohol. So it's about doing mindset shifts, about getting in shape, and how not to let their past experiences hold you back. And the third potential problem is I don't have time for this because you think that maybe, hey, I need to do 2 hours of exercise every single day. I already spend so much time on my business. I don't have enough time with my family. I just don't have time. And so maybe the solution could be how to get in shape using no more than 30 minutes a day. And obviously that includes like, exercise, that includes like meal planning, that includes like cooking your meals, or you can even get takeout, which is fine, or get someone to cook your meals for you. Like I think a lot of people do that because number one, obviously home cooked meals are a lot better and you don't have to cook them yourself. You can always get someone to cook it because you get to see the ingredients that you pick, the sauces, the everything you can use all organic. Um, so as long as you're feeding good food, good whole foods into your body, then I'm pretty sure that that's gonna help you to, turn your body into a more healthy state. And potential problem could be what if I don't like my nutrition plan? Because they think that, going on a diet means that I have to eat vegetables all day long. But what if I love meat? Or going on a diet could mean that, I can't eat dessert anymore. I can't eat any sweet thing. But is that really true? So if you guys watch Alex Hormozy's diet, which I found really, really interesting, um, he actually continues to eat dessert, but his shape stays exactly the same, which is amazing, really. And so he has this particular calculation, but we'll just skip that for now. The idea is just a personalized nutrition plan based on the food that you love to eat. And so you don't eat the food you hate. Like Alex never skips dessert. He still eats the dessert he wants. So he controls it on other areas of his life. Maybe he does a bit more exercise. Maybe he eats a bit less of every other stuff, but he still loves the food that he eats. The next problem could be it's too much effort. So how to get and stay in shape effortlessly would be something like what your solution would sound like. And so the next part of this 3-part series is on bonuses, guarantees, scarcity, and urgency, where we'll talk about bonus stacking and what kind of guarantees that you can offer and how to use scarcity and urgency to increase sales. And if you want to watch out for that one, it's going to be on next week. So if you like this kind of content, more tips on living out your best life, value-driven content, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And enjoy. I wish you a good day. All right. See ya.